Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All educational videos and tutorials. Today I will try to explain how and when you can use GML visual drag and drop block, which is called Draw Sprite Transformed. This block is very similar to previous one. It's just like a little bit upgraded previous draw Sprite block, and you can, as you can see on the icon of it, you can change your sprites, your images. We have learned that sprite is just another word for image, so if I want to somehow change the look of the image which I already have on the screen, like scale it up or down, make it bigger, smaller, stretch it and so on, I can do that with this block. In a previous video we have spawned some kind of or to be more precise, drawn. We have drawn the sprite of a coin on the screen, so we have obj instances which are interactive of the coin and one image only, one sprite only of the coin. So for example, you're a game designer, or you have idea for game to look differently or something like that, and they need some image to be shown on the screen and to be a little bit bigger. Just find the draw sprite transformed, and I will first zoom out a little bit, and you see how many options you have. I will disable the first draw sprite because I don't want to mess something here, and I will zoom a little bit more and see what options I have here. I don't use these much. So first, sprite. Okay, I will draw the sprite of the coin as I did before. Frame, I will need the frame. We said which one, the frame of my image, which is coin. I need this one, smiley. The first frame is 0, so you count from 0 in most of game engines when you work with images and arrays, databases and so on. So 0, 1, I need this smiley, so the frame is 1, frame is first. Okay, frame is 1. I need that smiley to show up here in the center. If I leave 0 and 0 for X and Y, that will be the top middle, the top left corner of my game screen. I don't want that. I want it here where my spawner is, so I will need to check relative, and now we see the option for changing the size. So if I change the size from 1, which is, think about it, that's the default size 1, like 100%, I want it 3 times bigger and 3 times bigger on the X and Y. That's actually, I think, 3 times 3, that's 9. And I don't need the rotation, I don't need color. We can test that later. Let me just first see how this will look when I do scaling only. So yeah, this looks great. At least to me. Let me try it even bigger. So for example, if you need I don't know, maybe you have some kind of character in your game which is very iconic or fun to see, people love it, like Super Mario or Sonic, or I don't know what characters you like in your games. So when the game starts or when the game ends, you need to show the image of it, like a big face of that guy, or use it for background, for screensaver, for a splash screen, something like that. You can scale it simple as this, and you can use it if you're not very good in art, so you cannot draw it yourself in bigger size. GameMaker will do this for you, so you can even use it. Yeah, I can even hide behind it, which is great, and so on. So you can use it to make some kind of funny effects, some kind of mechanics, something like that. And we haven't learned, I think, so far how to make things repeat and loop and so on. So we'll learn that as soon as possible. We know how to do that in Scratch, but not in GameMaker. So I like how this looks. So let me just try a little bit of rotation, like 45 degrees. So you can scale your sprite, your image, you can rotate it, and yeah, and you can change the color of it. I will not do that. And you can change the alpha to make it look like transparent. Yeah, and that's it. Again, just think about it and use it as you want. That's it for this video. Bye for now.